Okay, guys, today is June 21st. So I'm about to mail the application for Woody Lindo. So, so is all the application that we got. We put this up front, okay? We put this up front. This is the form G1145, okay? We put it up front. Then after that, we got, that's the I-130, okay? After the I-130, after the I-130, I got the I-130A. Okay, after the I-130A, I got the I-485. And then at the back I have the I-765. So it's like so I put them like that. So basically that's all the application. Okay, so excuse me, remember, like I said, the first one is G1145 should be up front, okay? That the G1145. Okay, so uh, normally these are all the form that I will fill out, okay? Now, what about the civil document that I will need to submit in this case? For civil document, I have this is the marriage certificate, okay? This is the marriage certificate I have. And then since the spouse, his wife of Whitney Lindo will get married, I have like the divorce certificate as well as the divorce certificate of Whitney Lindo. I have it also since Whitney Lindo previously married too, so I got the divorce certificate. But the divorce certificate for when do I have to translate it, because when Lindo married her in Haiti, so he got an Haitian divorce certificate, which I translate in English. Okay, so I also have Lindo birth certificate, which I translate. Okay, that the civil document basically. So sometimes people may ask, let's say in these situations, let's say if for Lindo got a kid, do we need to submit birth certificate of the kid? We don't need, because we are not applying for the kid. Although if it's possible also to apply for the kid, but that's another case. It will be separate, where the wife will be like, when you have stepchild. In this case, his wife will be applying for the kid, like the kid will be the stepchild. Different application, okay? So we don't need a birth certificate of Wendy Lindo child. But if Wendy Lindo had a child with, with Lillian, that would be interesting, because that would be an additional proof. The fact that you got a kid with this person, you will include this in this document. That would be an additional proof of your of a real relationship. Now let's talk about proof, okay? So it can be different. It can be different, okay? But basically, you should have a couple of pictures, I think. Let's say you don't have, let's say 3 pictures when you've been together. At least, picture of the marriage, okay? So you got a picture. Submit a couple of pictures. That's some. I'm not gonna show you. That's some example of picture that I have. In this case, when Lindo went to a cruise, and there is a receipt, that they rent on a Carnival, Carnival Victory. That's the name of the ship. So that's a receipt. I include that to prove that they went somewhere. And then what else? But basically they got a bunch of pictures here. I'm gonna choose a couple of them. They have, just let me show you. They give me like that. That's a lot of pictures. I don't need all of them. I might take 3 or 5. So I'm just gonna include, let's say, picture or the case together. you know, and then picture of this being different place, you know, to include. Okay, picture of the marriage too. I'm gonna include some picture, uh, and then what else? So would Lindo had a joint bank account with his spouse. So I'm going to include a proof of that. I know sometimes you might not have it, but if you have a joint bank account with your spouse, it's better, you know, to submit that as well. If you have any joint ownership, like if you got lease together, a land, sometimes you don't have this. That's not an obligation. But whatever else that you have that can prove that this is a real relationship, you're welcome to submit that. Uh, so I was about to forget two more important documents. So in fact, that should be after the marriage certificate. That's I'm gonna make a copy of this of the passport of the spouse. Okay, of Lilian Arabui. I'm gonna make a copy of her passport. That's but not this one. I'm gonna include. I'm not gonna show you. So I'm gonna include this page right here. Okay, this page. I'm gonna make a copy of this page. So that's gonna be proof of her citizenship. Okay, so in order to apply someone to adjust status at the same time, the spouse need to be a U.S. citizen. So proof can be birth certificate or passport, U.S. passport, or citizenship certificate if the person has been naturalized. So basically that's a proof. One more thing also, that's really important too. That's the I-94. Okay, that's an example of I-94. So because Max Olindo come on B2 visa, so I put a copy of his I-94. So I include that in the civil document is I-94. Okay. Uh, So remember, we need to also submit. These are money order, okay? So basically, you need to write right here, pay to the order of U.S. Department of Homeland Security, okay? See, U.S. Department of Homeland Security. So since it's a lot of money, because we need 535 for the I-130, we need like we need we need like 535 for the I-130, and then we need 1,225 for the adjustment of status. So you know, when most of the money order they do them by 500. That's why, let's say for 1,000 we have like two money order of 500 and one of 225, because some money order they don't let you go above 500. Okay, so
So there is one more thing that we need to submit, which is we need two passport photo from Rodney Lindo, and two passport photo from her spouse as well. Okay, so every time we're doing adjustment of status, you know, that's when we're filing the I-130 together with the adjustment of status in this specific case. So the spouse, we need two passport photo, one for the husband and one for the wife. Okay, so that's basically the last document that we need to submit.